in your email. Do check the mail. Today we will start a new project. This is our project. Here we will focus on how to use like complex grid system and some other new styling features of Bootstrap. We will see in this project, and we will see how to use jQuery efficiently in this project. Like, this is my overall project. You can see that once I scroll down, my navbar disappear. Again, once I scroll up, the navbar again appear. Means scroll down, navbar hide, scroll up, navbar unhide. This thing I have done using jQuery, and I will show how to do this using jQuery. Then you can see that in left side you have a fixed social icon buttons. Means if you scroll down, but the social icon buttons will be fixed in that position, like this button is fixed in this position. But here, once we mouse over on any particular icon, it will expand, and once you click on the icon, it will navigate you to that particular link. Okay, and here I have used the color and about us contact. Then in about us, like here I have used the transition effect. Then this about us, you can see that when you mouse over, this underline visible and expand. Once you mouse out, the underline will get disappear. And this image have some effect here. Then here you can see that when load the web page, this is all width 1. Achieve your goal here. All have width 1. But once you scroll down, the width goes automatically, it fill up. This is also jQuery. And again I am showing you, once you upload the page, you can see that here the numbers are increasing automatically. Here also I have used a jQuery. Then in this category, our popular courses, once you click all, you can see all the courses. But when you click one course, that particular course content you can it can visible, all other course content will get hide. Okay, then once you click all will come. Then this is our top instructor sections, where once you mouse over on particular instructor, then you can see their social icon pages. Once you click on any of the icon, it will redirect you to the instructor social page. Okay, then this is the contact us page, where I have added left side contact us form and right side the contact us information. Then here I have embedded the Google Map. I will show you how to embed the Google Map in your project. Then this is the footer section, which is quite same as the previous project, but only thing here I have added the social icons, and I have added some mouse over effect on the social icons, and this button is same as the previous one. Okay, then we will start to create this project. Okay, very first thing, we have to create one folder. And suppose give the name project 3. Your folder must contain 3 things at least. One is image folder, images. One is your index.html file. Index.html. Then another one is your style set. Style dot css. You can also separate the JavaScript file if you want, and you can include that like you are including the style.css. Okay, then open the Sublime Text file, open folder, project 3. Okay, first let me add whatever image I want for this project. Okay. Then this is the index.html page, HTML, title I am giving project 3. Then you have to include the necessary link. The first is you have to include your style set, style.css. Then you have to include the bootstrap. Then go to get bootstrap. Copy this. Paste it. Okay, and just remove the irrelevant details, like this is the irrelevant detail, and here and this. Okay, then I want to use the Font Awesome and to use the Google font. Then for Font Awesome I can add the Font Awesome CDN file. I am going to use 5.10.0. 5.10.0 CSS, all mean CSS. Copy link tag and paste it. Okay, this is the minimum thing you need, and when I am going to use the Google font, I will add that Google font also. Okay, then inside the body, first here I will show you how to create this side icon. Okay, then we will go for the navbar. The side icon, let me give the comment line side fixed side icon. Okay, then for that I am going to create a div and give the div class name as icon bar. Okay, icon bar. Here I am going to add what are the icons I need. Here you can see that I need 5 icons. Then here ahref has, instead of has you can give the actual link. Okay, class Facebook, then click here to visit. Then I need to add the iClass, FAB,
Yes.
FA,
Hello.
Facebook,
Hello. Yes. Tell me.
square.
Hello.
Okay, let me show you how it look like.
Hello. Yes. Tell me.
Copy file path, See, in the topmost you can see that it's showing the click here to visit and Facebook icon. Okay, like that I need 5 icons. Then I just copy it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here classes, Twitter, and click here to visit, FAV, FA, Twitter, then here class is Instagram, then FAV, FA, Instagram, then here class is YouTube, and here FAV, FA, YouTube, then last your class is LinkedIn and FAV, FA, LinkedIn. Okay, now you can see this 5 things comes perfectly. Then we will see the styles. Okay, the basic we have done, we have completed the your HTML part. Then we will see that how to style it to get in this place. Okay, this is the basic part we have completed. Then go to style.css. In style.css, when you are starting the style.css, the very first thing you are doing, padding 0 and margin 0, box sizing, border box. Okay, this is the basic thing. Now I want to add some font. Then you can use the Google font. Okay, here which font you want to write. Suppose I am using Roboto. Suppose this one, and I am using this style. Then embedded, click this, copy this and paste it in the HTML head under the head tag. Okay, and copy this and paste it here. Okay, then I will do the style for the icons. Okay, then here just simply I am using writing icon bar. Dot icon bar. Let me see that class. Yes, I have given the div class icon bar. That's a dot icon bar. Then first what I want to make the position fixed. Means I want that it should be fixed in one position. Whatever you will scroll your web page, but its position will not get changed. That's why I just give position fixed. If you want to keep it exactly center, then you can give 50%. Okay, let me show you that how it look like. See, it comes here. Then what I want transform, translate y minus 50%. Okay, little bit top. And whenever you are using transform translate, always remember to make it browser compatible. That's why whenever you are using any animation, make it browser compatible. So just use MS and WebKit. Okay. Then Z index. Okay. Now I fix my icon bar. Then I want to style the A element. Then dot icon bar A. Text decoration none. Width you can change according to your suitability. Background color I am giving has 3B 5999. Then color has FFF white color. Then display flex. Let me show you. Okay, this comes because just a minute, I just remove this part. Okay, it is like this, like in one row it is showing, but I want to show it one above another. Then how can you do that? For that, just simply write display flex. Okay, once you write display flex, you will get this type of design, one above another. Okay, then justify content flex end. Then I want to justify the content and flex end, not from the flex start. Okay, then align items center, padding 5 pixel, font size 15 pixel. You can also use the REM. You see, it look like this. Okay, then I want to give the animation effect on this, but now I am not giving anything. Then we will design the icon bar, this elements, icons. Okay, dot icon bar dot Facebook. First one is Facebook. I just give the background color. Facebook background color has the same thing, 3B 5999. Okay, then copy, paste. The second one is Instagram. I am giving the background color E4405F. I will show you. Okay, see where I am getting this color. You can if you want to give the proper color, then just search social icons color. Okay, and just click the first one. You will get the social icon colors. Like if you are using Facebook, if you copy this, then it will show that Facebook color code is 3V59999. If you are using, suppose I am using Instagram, then copy it. It's showing the Instagram color is E44055. If you want, then just copy this color code and I can paste it here. Okay, then copy, and the classes, what are the other class I have used? LinkedIn, then YouTube and Twitter. Then here Twitter color code. Here you can check that what is Twitter color code. Okay, this is the Twitter color code 55A CCE. You can write here. Okay, then copy, paste. Then here YouTube color code. Here you can check. Where is YouTube? LinkedIn. First I will get the LinkedIn. I copied, and this one is LinkedIn. Okay, and where is the YouTube? Here. Okay, copy and paste. Okay, you will get the colors. Like here I have the colors, like here you have the colors. Okay, we have set the colors. Then I have to set the this particular icons. Then here dot icon bar AI. Okay, that what I want, padding left. I want to give some space from the left side, that is 20 pixel. Then font size 30 pixel, important. Then animation, now I am not giving any animation, I just show you, after that I will give the animation. Okay, you can see the difference. Okay, all get font size 30 pixel, and it has a space from the left side, padding. Then from where I have to start the animation? From this icon bar A. Then in icon bar A, first here I have to provide the animation. What animation I am giving? First, transform translate X. Okay, minus 170 pixel. See, transform translate X minus 170 pixel is what? You can see that when you load the web page, this is in the stick on the left side, but once you mouse over it, it comes to the right side. This is translate X. Okay, I have translate X in X direction. I have translate minus 170. That's why once you mouse over on this particular image, it comes out. Okay, that is for that reason here I have written translate X 170 pixel. Then just copy this and paste it 3 times and write here MS and WebKit. Okay, drain, I have to apply the transition for that effect, that it is coming smoothly. Transition all 0.5 second linear. Okay, again this also you can copy, paste hyphen MS hyphen WebKit. Okay, then I have to apply the animation on this particular icon, like here animation, let's zoom, this is my animation name, 3 second, linear, then alternate, reverse, infinite. Okay, I have to define the let's zoom animation, let's zoom JOM. Okay, this animation I have to define, just copy it @keyframes. I have already told you that whenever you are writing the animation, it must start with the keyframes. Okay. Then what I want to zoom. That's why I have to write from and to. Okay. From, transform. I want to zoom, that's why I have to use scale. Transform scale 0.5 to transform scale. How much you want to zoom? I am here using 1, 0.5 to 1. Then this I have applied here. Just see. Okay, it's simply showing the zoom in, zoom out. Okay, you can see that. Then I have to apply that on mouse over. That's why I can write dot icon bar a hover. Then when you hover, then it will translate X to 0 pixel. Then just copy it, paste, -ms and -WebKit. Then what color I want? Color as FF. Okay. It comes. Second, let's zoom. 3 second linear alternate reverse infinite. Then scale, transform scale to transform scale. Then you can see that once you mouse over, it comes out, then comes in, and this is zoom in, zoom out. Okay, this is the fixed icon bar. Once we add the content on this website, this icon bar space will not going to change. Okay, however content you are going to keep on the website, but it will always be in this place. Okay, we have completed the icon bar. Okay, then we will see this navigation bar, which we have already done in the first project. Again we are going to do here. Okay, I just copy it and paste it here, icon bar. Then our navigation bar. Okay. In navigation bar, already we saw that to create a navigation bar, what class we are using? We are using the navbar class. Okay. Then here we will create a nav element, then class navbar. Okay. Then I want to make the color of the navbar dark, background color dark. Then your navbar contains 3 parts. Already we have seen that your navbar having 3 parts. This is the logo, this is the link, and you have a collapse button, toggler button. Okay, this 3 part your navbar contains, and this 3 part we will design. First one is the logo, nav logo. For logo I am using a reference has, then class navbar brand. You can add the image or you can write the text. Okay, then after the logo you have the toggler button. For toggler button you are using the button, then class is navbar toggler, type will be button. Then here some extra information you must have to provide. First one is data toggle. Data toggle means it is collapse. Okay, then data target, on which data it will be collapse, means what is the target data. Basically you are giving the link ID in this data target. Whatever name I will write here, that should be